Welcome back to my instructional videos. Now today's video is going to be a follow-up of my tutorial on how to create a screen recording and then how to upload that recording to YouTube. We have already created our screen capture recording. If you remember from the last video, it was saved right here under capture in my default location. Now this will be the video that we want to upload to YouTube. It'll be this one right here, the original screen capture. So now to start, we're going to open up our favorite browser. No, it's not Internet Explorer, it's Chrome. Go ahead and open up your browser, and we will select in the address bar, we will type in youtube.com and select enter. Now this is the screen, the home screen for YouTube. You'll see there's many videos that are suggested or trending. We're not interested in any of those today. We're going to go ahead and sign in. There's a couple of different ways you can sign in. Clearly I've signed in with my Google account a couple of times. Looks like somebody else has as well. We could either choose one of our Google accounts, or you could sign in with an account that you created specifically for YouTube if you didn't want it connected to Google. So now I'm going to choose to log in through Google, and I'll select my username, and then I will type in my password and hit sign in. Once signed in, this is the home page that I will get for YouTube. Now these are some recommended videos and some videos that I've watched before. You get all these options on the left on subscriptions, what's trending, what I'm subscribed to, but we're not interested in any of those. We're going to go straight up here into this top right-hand toolbar. Now I have on the far right my profile. I can click on that and it'll tell me if I want to sign out or add a different account. Over here is notifications. I don't have any unread notifications so far. And then we have this upload button. You're going to go ahead and click on the upload button. And then you get this screen. And this screen gives you a ton of options as to how you want to import your video, or if you want to do a live stream. It'll tell you if you want to change the language or have a restricted mode. We don't want to dabble in any of that today. So once you get to this upload screen, you can choose if you want your video to be public, unlisted, or private. My understanding is that public would be open to anybody visiting YouTube. It would not be restricted to anybody. Private would be listed as it's only available on your page. Nobody else can see that. And I'm not quite sure what unlisted is, but feel free to peruse that option later. So we'll go ahead and we'll select that we want our video to be public. And I'll move this window to be split screen. So now it's asking me to select files to upload or drag and drop video files. So I could select this link here, this icon, this red arrow up, and it'll bring me to the browsing box. This is kind of similar to a file explorer. So I could select from any of these files and go and physically find my video. Now, if you're following this video from the prior screen recording tutorial, this window has already opened to show you where your screen capture was saved in the first place, which makes it actually pretty easy to upload your file. So now at this point, just go ahead and we're going to click on the screen capture over here in our File Explorer that automatically opened when we finished our last video, and we'll click and drag that video right over here, and you'll notice that the box for drag and drop video files has turned green, which is acknowledging that you're trying to put a video there. So if we go ahead and drop that video, you'll notice that we get a completely different screen. We get an uploading and a processing bar up here that will tell us our progress on the video. Now while we're in this screen, once your video has finished processing, it'll show you a thumbnail of your video. You could also change some of these options. So the options here are like basic info, translations, and advanced settings. What language you want to translate it into, selecting the original language. So we could say our original language is in English. And we could choose that to be our default for all of our new uploads. And hit set language. You can also type in a description in here. You can change the title of the video. You can even add tags if you wanted to. So here, it's letting us know that our upload is complete. So now, from this point, we can go ahead and click on publish if we were finished. Otherwise, it has a draft saved if we wanted to wait for later to publish this. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to press publish. Now, once we've published this video, it's giving us a few options again. So I can share this video, and it'll allow me to share it on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Blogger, Reddit, Twitter, or Tumblr, and Pinterest. It also gives us a URL link. So if you didn't necessarily want to share it to any of these pages, or if you wanted to share it to more pages, you could go ahead and highlight that URL, and you could copy and paste it to wherever you'd like to paste it to. You can also embed it in a web page if you were to choose so, and this would be the code that it pre-generates for you. You could also share it in an email. So if I wanted to send this to a specific person, I could go ahead and type in their email address and maybe a message and go ahead and send the email. I don't want to do any of that. So I'm going to go back here to the URL, and if I wanted to, I could go back to my profile by clicking on this icon over here that says YouTube. That'll take me back to my login homepage. And if I click on my channel, I can see that right here is my video that I just uploaded. And it'll tell me that it has no views so far, and it was uploaded just a minute ago. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and happy uploading!